Our Faculty of Health representative candidate is absent for the debate today. We will now be moving on to the Faculty of Science representative. Sophia, will you please come to the stage for your debate? A reminder to the audience that you are welcome to submit questions through the QR codes on the screen of either right or left. Sophia, you have 5 minutes for your opening statement. Your time begins now.
Okay. I don't think Okay, so hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sophia Morissette, and I'm happy to be joining you guys tonight. I want to give you guys a bit of background on who I am and what my values are as a scientist. So I first want to begin by saying I was born and raised in Toronto. I'm a proud French Canadian and Mexican, and when I grew up in Toronto, I really found my passion for science. Before university, I've gained a lot of experience through leadership in school clubs, skill building workshops, and a global youth immersion program. Since coming to Dal, I've participated in several societies and initiatives that I believe would give me the perfect opportunity to be a voice for fellow science students. As the vice president of the Dalhousie Science Society, we help govern all the other department level science societies at the school, which has given me a lot of really good experience in being on a council, taking perspectives from other people, and really advocating for science students. I'm also the chair of the Dalhousie Science Scholars and Leaders Society, where we work to emphasize underrepresented science students and advocate for community and growth at the school. I've also participated in the Student Leadership Academy, where I built fundamentals of leadership, communication, and teamwork. Now, as the Faculty of Science representative, I wish to bring new ideas to the table. For example, I've carried out the annual Science Research Mixer, which was in this building, in this room specifically, to connect science students directly with research opportunities, especially to students who don't know how to get started. I'm also planning on hosting a major mixer to give first years an idea of what each department has to offer within science. And I'm also planning on hosting events to support upper year students with the Science Symposium, which is to showcase alumni experiences and possible career pathways to take after graduating. So that's just a bit about me. And yeah, I feel like my background is really good, especially on the DSS. I'm able to take feedback from everyone, and we have, table discussions every other week. And I think bringing that to the DSU would be really beneficial. I always go to the meetings ever since my first year. I was the chair last year. I was the first year rep in my first year. And to finish off, I just wanted to say that I do have an idea to help maybe streamline the bookings. I know they were talking about that in a previous debate. I think a Microsoft Forms or Google Forms would be perfect. Even just it might be a same day thing, it might be a next day thing, but for people that don't really know how to get started. You fill out any information, give details about your event, and it's really easy to get lost on the DSU website, like people were saying. I don't think it's laid out bad. I think the DSU website has a lot of information, and people are working really hard to push that information out, because there's a lot of websites that can't be updated. The DSS website particularly is really difficult to keep updated throughout the semester. That's for the Science Society. So yeah, having some sort of form, just like a helpline. Even AI can automate things now and take the burden off full-time workers, like AI bots that can answer simple questions. So that would be my idea, and I have plenty of other ideas to bring to the table. So thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. The first of 2 questions for you is, what are some issues facing science students, and how would you tackle them?
Yeah.
2 minutes to respond.
Okay. So like I was saying before, I think issues that a lot of science students face is getting involved in research, getting involved in career opportunities and things that they want to do post-secondary or things that they want to do right now. Let's say I have a first year that's really interested in biochemistry. They want to do an honors in biochemistry. How are they going to get involved? If I'm starting at my first year level, I have no clue what to do. Without probably DSSLS, which is the Science Scholars Leaders program, I wouldn't have known where to go at all. Thankfully, I had a lot of mentorship, but it definitely is a struggle for students to connect to professors. And a lot of people don't know that, don't know how to get started. A lot of students are afraid to email professors even. So I've really been helping push resources towards that, and I think that could be something that could be also emphasized at the DSU. As well, issues that are facing science students, I think is just a lot of confusion about courses. I know especially like first years and second years aren't sure what pathways to take to get to where they're going. And we could be helpful with that and just guidance, specifically making the websites more updated and keeping people on track. It's sometimes you'll go onto a website, try to find information and find something that was posted in like the year 2000, you know? So that would be my idea, just making sure to clarify concerns from students.
Thank you, Sophia. Your second and final question is, how do you, one second, my apologies. How do you use your current leadership roles to engage the broader science student community? For example, grad students or students outside your department?
Okay, so with the broader student community, we're actually working on making a program with the DSSLS to include grad students onto our program. That's in the works right now. Whereas for other students, we do collect high school students as well and integrate them into the school with our first year interest group, which is a FIG. So that's how we're also reaching the broader community of younger students. As well at the DSS, we're working on getting alumni representatives, specifically for the science symposium, as I was talking about previously, that can talk about their experience and get involved. And I've also been working with the Faculty of Science, specifically at the Dean's office, and working in orientation and outreach. We also do tutoring to high school and middle schools. So that's how we reach our broader community, I would say, yeah.
Thank you, Sophia. Please join me in giving a round of applause for Sophia.